United Center emptying out. A crowd of 19,145 saw the Hornets put on a clinic, particularly in the third quarter. It's a 1-point game at intermission, but the Hornets made the adjustments and came out firing in the third quarter, dominating that frame and winning this one, going away with my partner, Del Curry. I am Eric Collins. Del, the Hornets have now won 8 consecutive road games, and each win is getting more impressive than the one before.
Yeah, no doubt, because they're getting the best that their opponent has to offer, knowing you're getting a hot team coming to your building, and you got to play well. But the Hornets are getting good play by a lot of different guys. Everybody who gets into the game playing together on both ends of the floor. Coach Lee has his pulse all over this team. They are buying into everything he says, everything that they go through. They have good habits that they work on a daily basis, and it's showing up when the game tips off.
Hornets led by 1 point at the end of the first half. Then the third quarter happened, and the Hornets scored 42 points in that frame.
Again, just come out on fire. Kon Knueppel's all over the floor. You can't teach that. That's hustle. That's just one. Deflection right there. LaMelo is head up. Kon open on the other side. Throws that one through. Reach around by Brandon. Stripped it. Kon's going to give it up. Circle back. Nobody guards Brandon. And he knocks down one of his 5 made threes. Again, the chase down block from behind by Miles. There's Kon going to drive, draw. Brandon wrap it around, going to lay it up. Air ball. We're off to the races again. Options all over the floor. A deep 3 by Knueppel. He had 3 in that third quarter as well. And the Hornets off to the race. 42 points, 61%. 8 threes in the quarter. Little points off turnovers right there. That's where you're getting those open looks because of so many turnovers by the Bulls. And you do it in the fast break game as well.
That's our keys to the game, brought to you by Carolina Ford Dealers. Folks, we did see history. We confirmed it. How about this? The Hornets make 25 three-pointers. They had 25 three-pointers in the win in Washington on Sunday. It's the first time in franchise history, and only the second time in the history of the NBA, that one team has made 50 three-pointers in a 2-game window.
You share the basketball. The bigs have got to set good screens, and then you've got to move your body as well. But, again, those turnovers are allowing those guys to get out, spread the floor. And if you have a straight line drive, you're open, you're going to find the ball. And NBA guys are going to make open looks, and the Hornets got a lot of open looks tonight.
And it was fun to see Coby White finally play for the Hornets. He was traded to the deadline, but had a bit of a calf issue. Wasn't able to play until tonight against his former team. Coincidentally, here in Chicago, this is going to be FanDuel's Play Your Game, Same Game Parlay.
A little tribute to Coby White. He was so important while he was here. Knocks down his first jumper on the elbow. Then gets the ball. Spot up triple. Knocks that one down. Going to slide over. Keep LaMelo in his view and knock down another triple. Coby White's going to be fun to watch the rest of this season.
These are some other things that hit. If you knew that Musa was going to get 3 blocks, you're a winner. Miles Bridges in his return after the suspension, 4 made three-pointers. Yeah, that's good. And Kon Knueppel with the hands worked it tonight. Really quick. He had 2 steals, and the Hornets loved every minute of it. We're going to take a time. When we come back, we will talk to head coach Charles Lee. I'm sure one of the questions will be about the return of the Moose. You've heard about return of the Mac? How about return of the Moose? Hornets win the season series against the Chicago Bulls, 3-1. The Hornets a convincing win on a Tuesday night here in Chicago, 131-99 is your final. Shannon Spake is standing by with head coach Charles Lee.
Thank you so much, Eric. Coach, congratulations. What makes you happier in the third quarter, the 42 points, or the fact that Eric Collins said deflections probably like 1,000 times?
Well, I wish I could have heard him say that, because that was what was exciting to me, to watch our team turn up the defensive intensity. Kon starts off the quarter with his deflection. Brandon gets a couple. Miles' communication and like his visual and verbal. Melo super active in the passing lanes and slicing out and getting steals. So anyway, total team effort, but I love how we turned up our defensive intensity in that third quarter.
What about all the rotations that we saw? seamlessly kind of moved through that. What does that say to you?
Yeah, I don't know about seamless, but it's good to have that much depth. I think that as we continue to have healthy bodies, we will figure out what combinations work really well together. But it's a nice luxury as a coaching staff and as a team to be able to play a lot of different people in a lot of different positions.
How did Coby White fit in tonight?
He did great. He was Coby White, which is what we love about him. I thought that defensively he brought an edge to him, an intensity, great communication as well. And then offensively, he's like a 3-level scorer, and he also made some phenomenal passes in the pick and roll when Chicago was overshifting.
201 threes made for Kon Knueppel, if you're counting, because we are. But he's so humble about it. What is it like to coach a kid who not only does it that way, but plays the right way as well?
Yeah, it's exciting. It's refreshing. It's what elevates our whole culture. When you have a guy that's that good, but that humble, no ego, it becomes contagious throughout your whole organization and environment.
Enjoy this one.
Thank you, Shannon.
Eric, back to you.
Thank you, Shannon. Fantastic stuff. Dale, it's nice to have Miles Bridges and Musa Diabate back.
You could tell those guys were in the gym trying to keep as much rhythm and conditioning as they could while they were out, and it pays off. When guys want to play, they were fresh, they had good legs, they continue to play the right way downhill. Musa just all over the floor on both ends. Chase down right there, saves a turnover and 2 points. Look at him carve out right there, get a rebound. Could have easily laid that up. Now let's throw it out and let Coby knock down a 3 in a building that he knows well. Couple of blocks on one possession. Left hand blocks it and keeps it in play. And then switch out, clean air, throw that one down. He is such a joy to watch play with.
This is tonight's winner, brought to you by North Carolina Education Lottery. It's that fantastic 5. LaMelo Ball, Brandon Miller, Kon Knueppel, Miles Bridges, Musa Diabate as a starting unit, folks. That is a correct stat bottom of your screen. 16 wins. Only 2 losses.
No doubt about it. I mean, that's not a small sample size. That's against some of the best teams in the NBA. They will be able to put that group on the floor, play consistent basketball on both ends. Everybody knows their role. They buy in. They fit in. They do it on a nightly basis. That's why they're 16-2. You've got 8 in a row on the road.
And the Hornets may have found something with that colorful backcourt coming off the bench. We told you about Coby White. How about Josh Green? He had 11 points, made 3 more 3-pointers. That spot in the corner, that is his moneymaker. Hornets can't lose away from Charlotte. They've now won a franchise-high 8 consecutive road games. They're going to put that on the line, Dell, on Thursday when we see the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, this team's not going to get ahead of themselves. They're going to play against themselves, and Pacers, them are career high. You don't know who's going to show up on the Pacers, so like the first 2 games on this road trip, challenge and compete against yourselves as a team, as an individual, as a unit, how you want to play and get the job done.
Hornets actually haven't had just overwhelming success against the Pacers this year. It may be a fight that we'll have to worry about. We shall see. Final score on a Tuesday here in Chicago, 131 for the Hornets, 99 for the Bulls. For Del Curry, for Shannon Fake, I'm Eric Collins saying good night, everybody.